How is everybody doing? Welcome back to Turfmoor House TV. You can't not smile, can you? Come on.
Southgate, you're the man. You still turn me on. Football's coming home again. I'll have his babies. I don't care.
Oh, love it, Chris. Love it. Love it. That will be even better than the Atomic Kitten version.
I thought so. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't believe they turned me down on X Factor.
So, how are you all? First of all, I'll start with you, Chris. How are you? Hope you're well, and plug your channel at the same time.
Yeah, you can't. If you're an England fan, you can't not be happy. You know, if you're a Wales or Scotland fan.
Wait, Mike. You remember talk meant the destination of smile? Yeah? I got something to help you. The ring. It's got us to a final. The ring.
It's worse.
Precious.
Okay, this was something I obviously missed.
I know. I'm thinking we've gone S&M now. No, what is it? Not S&M. What's it called? ASMR.
Be careful. Well, honestly, if Stephen wants to sit there and play with his ring, then I think we should move on. It's Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube, at Leicester TID on Twitter. Get in there, subscribing and following, please. Happy
days. So yeah, do guys head over to Chris's channel, show him some love. He's got some quality videos.
I need love.
So head on over there and show him your appreciation. Nippon, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's coming home.
It is coming home. I mean, that shit top that you've got on is a bit different, but
before the Germany game, I was a bit wary. But I was like, if we beat Germany, I'm gonna stop dreaming.
Yeah, well, we can dream now. We don't need to dream now. We're there. We just need to do the last final bit. But Nippon, first of all, before we get into the game, plug your channels and all your socials.
Instagram is. I have 2 Instagrams. I do food reviews on one. So I'll just plug them in on the private chat, and then you can put them in the public chat.
No problem.
Do you want to do mine all right?
Go on then, Stephen. You can crack on with yours.
You can find me at S Featley TV. Dear me at S Featley. Right, you can find me winding up every Scottish fan, every Welsh fan, every German fan, every French fan, every fucking Danish fan. Right. And
come on.
I've got one little clip for you. Right, it won't get copyright. Don't worry.
Hey.
Still gleaming.
You know the best thing about it? How many people are going to clip that video of Kasper Schmeichel saying it's never been home, and then putting the
okay, hang on. As is my keeper, so I've got to stand up for the guy here.
No.
First of all, no. Let me finish. No.
Go on, Chris. Go on.
Basically, you're asking the opposition keeper a silly question. He gave you an answer with a smirk on his face, so he obviously was having a bit of a banter, and technically he was right. It hasn't been home.
To be fair,
and it was the World Cup we won, not the Euros.
Yeah.
To be fair,
so
it's an international trophy.
As that reporter had his head, he must have been an ostrich. That reporter, he had his head in the sand. Where's he been for? He had his head in the sand. You an ostrich? Is he an ostrich? I think he's an ostrich.
Chris, the guy who scored the own goal, right? He'd been before the game cussing in like, oh, he doesn't need to train hard for England. They've been to the finals in '66. Right?
Did
yeah? You helped us now, didn't you, mate? Thank you. Pleasure.
Wait, did
everyone's a friend here.
Say that?
How's your Danish bacon today? Do you have a bacon sarnie?
Look,
put it one way, it won't be well done.
The thing is, so many. Can I just say something?
Go on, Nippon.
So many people were mugging England. So many people were saying, "Oh, England are always chatty." All the talking I saw came from Denmark's players.
Yes.
In their mouth.
Like even I can't look. I defend this guy 100% at club level, but Andreas Christensen's Champions League win has gotten to his head. He said, "Oh, England are a good team, but they're not really that far behind from Denmark." I mean, like, for those words alone, for those words alone.
I'll tell you something. I'm going to also be a bit impartial here as well, because.
Sorry, Christian. I'm sorry.
Go on.
I just need to put this in perspective for you, mate. Right? Foden, Saka, Kane, Sterling, Rice, Phillips, Maguire, Kyle Walker, Sancho, Grealish, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Trippier, Shaw, right?
No, just two slightly battered, please, love.
Yeah, but
you're gonna go through the whole squad.
Yeah, but hang on, that is near you. Good luck.
Yeah, that's what I do agree with you. I don't think the squads are of equal par. I think there's some players in there that obviously have got a bit of class, but it also depends on how that team plays around the players that they've got. Going back to Nippen's point on how all he's heard is Denmark and stuff. I'll throw my hand in the air here and admit that I've been one of those fans that have been that prior to the game was like, so we're playing Italy or Spain in the final. I'll hold my hand up and say that disrespected Denmark. So I will hold my hand up and say, you know what, fair play. They give us a game. And it was probably the toughest test we've had in the tournament so far.
I said what I said, which was I did think we'd win 3-0. I did say we win 3-0. But they do, if they were going to score, it would be from a set piece. Right?
Yeah.
I just didn't see a possibility of them scoring, but I was going to give them that they're given the respect they deserve for getting to a semi-final, right? Because if you get to a semi-final of a tournament, you're no mug.
No,
right?
no.
So, but like the way they played that game, right? Usually I sometimes feel sorry for people that get to a final and they lose it because I know what it's like, right? But the way they play that game, fuck them.
What did they play?
I've been like supporting them as well, like because the Christian Eriksen thing and everything, and the way it's been made them play better as a team, I thought was brilliant, right? But the way they played that game, right? Foul after foul after foul after foul. Two of them, I could count 5 yellow cards incidents.
That Southampton
should have been off.
That Southampton defender was one.
I don't care. Two of them should have been sent off at least.
Who?
Yeah, Vestergaard. I agree with Nippen. Yannick Vestergaard should have seen red yesterday.
Delaney and Vestergaard. They were the two, right? For me, right? They would not stop
in that game.
Right? That referee has apparently had 2 years as a ref, and he's refereeing a game like that. That is UEFA trying to stop us from winning. That is damn right corruption at the highest order. Look at it.
See, I don't know, Stephen. I don't know. I agree with your point. Hold on. I'm going back to the tweet that you put out. The foul on Harry Kane was a definite penalty. Yeah, the penalty we got, however, was questionable.
Yeah.
I think the referee sort of did. I didn't think the referee had that bad of a game. To be fair, I thought he handled it pretty well for the occasion. As Boxer said, Denmark ran their race. They were tired. You could see that. It was 11 men behind the ball eventually. They made the subs early. Big mistake. It's probably bit them in the arse. I mean, Chris, I'll come to you because you've been sat so patiently. How did you see it?
At the end of the day, why are we bothered about how Denmark played? How are we bothered whether they should have had 2 players set off? I don't give a shit. We won. We're through to the final. It doesn't matter what they did now. They can and accusing refs of corruption or UEFA of corruption because the way the referee was. And you've got VAR to back him up. If he was completely out of order, you'd have had VAR. But we're in the final. Really? Who gives a shit about Denmark now? And all this sort of the goal. I mean, I've had a few comments like, "Oh, your goalkeeper said this." I mean, what do you expect him to say? If Harry Kane had been the other way around and Pickford had said it, would have been saying, "Yeah, what a waste guy." Why are we spending so much time worrying about Denmark? They've gone. We've beaten them. We're in the final. We should be happy, not sat here moaning.
No, because when we played the Germans, right? We beat the Germans, right?
Did we?
There was some, yeah. There was a certain level of respect, right? There didn't seem to be any respect at all, right? There's a way you play the game, right? And they were foul.
Well, they may have been, but they lost. They got their comeuppance because they lost.
You cannot sit there and say he has VAR to back him. So
sometimes though, showing respect can also be a sign of weakness.
No, but Dan, no, in my eyes. But with that VAR, right, on that penalty, I'm betting you that VAR told him that's a pen, and he's gone, "No, I'm not listening to that. My decision." I'll bet you he said it. I'll bet you the VAR went and said, "You've got to change that," and he went, "Nah."
I guess that's one thing that none of us will be able to know what's gone on. I mean, we heard obviously the penalty that we got given.
The VAR man's blind.
But that's the thing, though. The penalty that we actually got, in my opinion, obviously at first I thought, yeah, penalty. Then you look at it and you think Sterling's gone down a bit cheap there. But then when you hear him say that it's more about the upper body check than what's happening with his feet, then you can see why it's still a penalty. Don't get me wrong, the Harry Kane penalty, for me, was more of a stonewaller than the Sterling one.
He stamped on his bloody foot, that penalty.
But at the end of the day, we've got the result. So Denmark, thank you for giving us our toughest test yet.
Can I just say one thing? Talking about this, get onto Leicester Till I Die TV at 7:00 this evening because we have got a ref versus VAR show, and you can decide whether because 3 years ago we would be sat here and the referee was rubbish. Oh, the referee was absolutely crap. Now we're sat here saying VAR was bad. VAR, why did VAR give that? We're never happy. So get on there and have your say on that show. Sorry to push that.
So it's all right, mate. I'm doing a rest for you after the tournament's finished to say if they've been actually any good or not. And I actually was going to say these refs have not been that bad throughout the tournament.
The German ref was brilliant. I thought the German
ref
what
I'm saying.
Was absolutely brilliant.
And a lot of people have had the doubts about that Felix guy, didn't they? There was, quick to say, hold on a minute, we've just beat the Germans, and he's gonna be the one that does us over against Ukraine. But we sort of didn't need the referee because we put the game to bed early. I agree with Box. The referee was decent. I think we did try to look for some. I think we did go down cheaply at times, but in today's football, it's expected. It's expected. It's part and parcel of the game now. And I'm not just saying that because it's Saka, Stephen. But as Boxer said, the Danish players were doing it too, and I think the ref did let the game go quite a bit.
Which we
there
won't.
were a few incidents.
Every 5 seconds.
No, to be fair, right? It was letting it go for England a bit, but the Danish players seemed to get every time they went on the floor, it seemed to be a free kick. I mean, Maguire, for God's sake, went up to challenge for a 50-50 ball and got a yellow card.
Yeah,
how was that booking?
No, I agree. We can all hold our hands up there and say, at the end of the day, it shouldn't have even been a yellow, shouldn't have been a free kick. It was a guy who needed elevation to get up. They've both gone in for the header. He's not jumped as tall enough, and they got a free kick, which led to a goal from it, which is disappointing. But Karma certainly stuck a size 9 boot right up its arse, and Denmark got what the comeuppance.
Sorry,
Wait,
I would just ask the referee at that moment. Said, if you can jump as high as me without raising your hands, right, then I must be the Lord.
Yeah.
Honestly, I must be the next Prime Minister.
Yeah, I agree with the missus. I think Denmark only give us a tough game in the first half. I mean, if I disagree with the missus, it's a problem anyway. So I think, I agree though. Denmark did give us a tough game in the first half. They really helped us, but I mean, held us. Sorry, and if it weren't for the own goal, obviously, it would have been different, a lot of a different game. But second half and added time is where we were our strongest. We really pushed forward, and yeah, she agrees with you, Chris. So
I know, that's the first time. Well done, Kate. First time I've heard you swear as well, Kate.
Oh, you want to hear her off camera, mate? She's awful.
Oh, is she?
Kate, no, Kate. You wanted to hear us talk after that penalty decision. We flipped. I literally watched it back. And I'm like, oh my god, did we actually say all that? Right? I'm saying fucking wankers. You fucking wankers. I'm firing my phone across the floor. It's already broken already. The screen has only just been replaced. And yesterday it was broken, but it wasn't broken because I threw it across the floor. It was already broken, but it broke it even more by firing it across the floor. And I had to go pick it up. And as I'm picking it up, you can hear me go, "You fucking wankers! You fucking wankers!" and in my ear, I'm getting talk saying, "If they don't turn this over, I'm gonna fucking kill someone."
Yeah, I still don't get why. I'm not gonna say his name. Doesn't celebrate a Tottenham goal if it's for England.
Oh, Lee Judges. It's because he's an Arsenal fan. What did you expect?
Did you celebrate Harry Kane's goal?
Yeah, unfortunately I did.
See, look, I would have celebrated if that was Saka in the one... Okay. Sunday, 120th minute of extra time. And if Saka scores...
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're doing it in 90 minutes. I don't care. We're winning it in 90 minutes.
Okay,
we're not doing 120 minutes.
Look, 5th minute of injury time. After
no, don't. Do it in 5 minutes, like any time of the game, not right at the end. No, I can't do with it.
Anyway, fine. It's coming towards 90 minutes. Saka scores from a screamer, 30 yards, and wins us the Euros. I am going to celebrate.
That's fine. That's everyone's opinion, man.
I am going to celebrate that. Look, if you're pulling on that white jersey or that blue jersey, you're representing England.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I do agree with Nippon there, and I think that's something that's obviously come as well with all the Super League stuff. As you say, everything that's been said about everybody's clubs has gone out the window. When the Super League happened, you had Manchester United fans and Liverpool fans in unison against their owners. It brought these rival clubs together, but in a time where it was more about football. It was more about football than the clubs and who ran them and stuff. It was
Spurs.
Yeah, apart from Spurs, but
Arsenal fans and Spurs fans in unison for the Super
but they got reported for they got reported for a gathering, not for a protest.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, even if I disagree with you, it's a huge problem. An opinion is an opinion. We're all adults here. Well, we are. I mean, depending how you look at it, but we're all adults here. Box Nippon says own goal from Jorginho. Nippon will take his top off and run down the streets of Chelsea.
Look.
Actually, here's the thing.
No comment.
Nippon. Why is your hair not the colour of your hat?
Nippon, why aren't you currently dressed up like Papa Smurf?
Yeah. Why is the hair not the colour of your hat?
Well, put it this way. My mum is going to Look, I put the picture of the spray in the group.
Why don't you just dye it with some normal hair dye?
Because
It
I don't
washes
want
out.
it. I want it to come out after one
It
wash.
does come out. Give it a few washes.
Okay. I told my mom, and she's gonna dye it on Monday.
Jesus Christ, it's like the longest dying in history.
Look,
That sounded wrong.
She's gonna dye
That
it.
sounded wrong.
She's going on a diet.
That sounded wrong.
anyway, look,
Fucking
Italy.
love
I love Italy. I love their food, their culture. But there are one team I really want to beat them on Sunday.
I don't love them now. I want to beat them. I don't care.
I agree. I do think it's funny what people are saying, that if we get beat by the Italians, I will never eat pizza again.
I'm having one. I'm having. Look, I've got a second half of my.
To beat Italy.
I had the second half of my pasta bake, right? So I'm having that, and that is it. I'm not eating any more Italian food. I've got a ton of basil. It's sitting there going cold. Right? Bullshit.
I've dyed my. Do you know I dyed my hair transparent?
Why? What? I thought you.
I haven't got any. Transparent. Transparent.
I'm same as Chris.
Bring that.
I'm same as Chris.
Oh, that ruined the Ed Sheeran look-alike joke.
Yeah, hey, I'm the tribute act, Chris. I'm Ed Sheeran.
Hey.
Dan, look, I was going to say to you, mate, right?
Bring that clip.
I couldn't say this to you, but I was going to say it to Chris, right? I was going to say it to Chris because I expected it because of his age.
To be fair, England's away colours.
I don't know. Man's just stress.
It was the 66th final, Chris?
Very good. It was. We won it, you know.
Yeah. Was you there at Wembley?
I knew what we won it because we didn't have VAR, because VAR wouldn't have given that goal.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
Can you bring in that? Can you bring in that clip so I can play it?
Which clip?
I did a share clip thing.
I think this is the least reviewed show I've been on.
I know.
Oh,
that's it. He's died.
All right, he's gone. So
well, it's now the SVT TV and Listen Till I Die show. Oh no, he's back.
Oh, he's back. Oh,
I don't even know what happened there. Nippon, you're making me touch dodgy buttons.
I missed this.
You're pressing me buttons, Nippon. Calm down.
That's your drink. That's your drink, mate.
No, honestly, obviously, we've touched on Denmark and how they've been.
Look, this is the clip.
Wait. Hang on. You gotta see this one. This one's fucking nuts. This is what happened when the penalty came out. I said it to Talk. We lost it. We shouldn't have said what we said. we were planning to kill people.
I agree with what Fox is saying. It was nice to see, the stadium full or looking full.
Yeah.
You ready
all the celebrities were together. It was a really good night. One that obviously,
are you on your
even
phone?
when we do play the final, it's going to be one of those that you'll remember where you watched it. It's going to be one of those sort of moments.
Are you in your? Are you on your phone on this?
Yeah.
If you press guess, you'll find it for.
So the only reason I want to beat Italy is.
There you go. There we go.
Watch
this. Watch this. This is mad. Oh, if it plays, please play. Don't be.
I just want to draw a cock on Stephen's picture there.
You twat. Oh, don't start. No, don't do this to me, man. Play it. Fucking twat. Play it, man. For fuck's sake.
I told you about getting on those gay porn sites, Stephen.
Do it, you twat. You an honesty twat. You're a dick. This is a dickhead. This is as corrupt as UEFA. This is.
That's it. You slag the Danes off and everything else, and now
take it down for the
The
minute.
guy in the bottom left looks completely bored.
I'll get it working. Don't worry, I'll get it working.
How was it? I think we should all do that pose.
Right.
that was Stephen's attempt of the dentist chair.
Right.
Listen, bringing this back to the England game. Let's talk about England's performance. We've spoke about Denmark, the way they sort of set up against us, and everything else. I mean, I'll come to you first, Nippon. How do you think we set up first and foremost, and secondly, how did you rate our performance?
I'd give our performance like a 7 out of 10, just enough to get the job done.
That's lower than I thought, to be fair. I mean, Chris, what would you have said?
I mean, we dominated the game. Yeah, they had the odd 10 minutes there, what have you. We went at them from the start. We did what we had to do. Southgate did it. We went into the extra time. They'd only got 1 sub left. We'd got 5 left, and I think that showed. Overall, for me, it was probably one, if not the best performance that we needed. Because you've got to remember, it was the semi-final, so there's a lot more pressure. For me, I'd probably say 8.5, 9.
Yeah. I mean, for you, Stephen, how did you see it?
8 out of 10.
I'd say it was one of those where we had to get out of first gear at times, because there were the moments where you could think Denmark were sort of on the Denmark were sort of pushing, but obviously the further the game went on, just we absolutely bossed it, to be fair.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
I mean, we've questioned Southgate so much, as everybody knows before. I couldn't believe, sort of, for me, how many people were criticising him. And yeah, you could say, well, he didn't pick the right squad. The England manager will never, please everybody, because he's not only got it's not like Rodgers, and he's just got the Leicester fans to, please. He's got 92 clubs fans plus the rest to please.
It's all right.
We're in the final. We've not lost a game. We've conceded 1 goal. He's got us to 4th in the World Cup, 3rd in the Nations. We're at least 2nd here. What more can we ask of him? And the guy, whether you look at it and think, I don't know about that team, and we all do it with our own clubs. When we see the Saturday afternoon or Monday night, whenever it is, you see the team come out, you think, what the hell has Rodgers done picking that team? And by the end of the 90 minutes, you've won, and the guy's a tactical genius. And I think Southgate has just got all the big decisions right.
Yeah, as well. If you look at our bench as well, though, our bench is probably one of the strongest benches we've ever had.
Yeah.
Half the times, you sometimes look at the starting 11 and think, right, that's a bit. You've got all that attacking intent on the bench. Where are you going to put it?
To use it, has he?
No,
he's not needed.
As I say, for us in this tournament, the only player he's really needed to bring on to create anything is, as Box says, Grealish. He's brought Grealish on, and in 2 games now, he's come on and sort of brought a different.
Thing is, though, do you think Grealish is?
The problem I find, though, and I've got to keep working, by the way, right? So it's ready to share when you wanna. But the thing I find with Italy, though, Italy can play in many different ways, and that's why they're 33 games unbeaten. You don't know exactly how they're going to turn out, and we know, like the English media, they love to leak our fucking lineups, right? You know what I mean. So it doesn't help. It's a bit like the government secrets, to be honest. But there you go.
But there you go, Stephen. I'll let you have your moment.
I'll also just say as well. Italy can play in many different ways, and we're just like we either 4-2-3-1 or 3-4-3, and we have to bring Grealish on at some point. that's my worry. But
Grealish is better.
There you go.
I think Grealish
There
is
you go.
better coming on later.
Penalty! Fucking foul! It's a fucking pen!
That's a pen, you wanker!
You
Fucking you wanker! Get a fucking VAR and you come I'll fucking kill you!
It's a fucking pen!
Fucking
Guys,
wanker!
calm down.
Fucking,
It's a fucking pen!
the fucking penalty all day long! I don't get this penalty, I'm
Share
gonna
that.
fucking kill
How do
someone!
you share that? How do you share the
Fucking
video?
penalty, you twat!
How do you do that, Steve?
It wasn't though, was it?
I clipped it. Oh my god!
Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Obviously, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of time because we want to wrap this up for around about 6-ish. Obviously, people got things to do and feeds and stuff like that. But I mean, looking forward now, is it coming on?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah!
yeah.
I hope so.
After last night's performance, Italy should be looking at us
Steve is
and
such a calm
thinking,
guy.
and thinking, this guy. They should be more worried about us than we should be about them, or as worried about us.
Look,
Yeah.
I've experienced so
Trust me,
much.
Kate. If you think Steve is such a calm guy, look at Nippon. He's practically like he's so laid back.
Look. Can I just make it very clear, right?
Look, man.
Me and Talk, we're so close. Me and Talk.
Big
we
up,
are
Hussam.
Big up. Right.
Back down to where you belong, Hussam.
Yeah. You big up. Yeah, big up. Yeah. No worries. No, you're right. Get your support channels. There you go.
Oh god, probably someone. He's probably Scottish.
No,
Oh,
he's
doesn't
definitely
matter.
not.
Yeah. Anyway, but like I was saying is I'm saying is that me and Talk, like, we're very, very like close. I mean, like brothers and stuff at the minute. And we're so passionate about our game, right? So when something goes like that, and we feel like we're being cheated, like we flip, we do our nut.
Just support England, man.
Like we do our nut. Right?
Look, everyone hates us, but we don't care.
So, and I've seen so much pain with England. I'm like, no, you're not having it this time. You're not doing anything to us this time. You're not sending Beckham off. You're not sending Rooney off. You're not getting us to penalties. No, you're giving us this game.
The thing is, though, you've got to look at this final, aren't you? And look at the fact of Italy's recent results. As I say, Italy have gone to penalties with Spain. Austria did a really good job of holding them.
Yeah,
you know, they are there. I think Italy aren't really that bothered about winning it. If anything, I think they're more scared of losing their unbeaten streak.
I'll put it in a montage. I've got put it as my highlight.
The,
So I'm gonna upload that.
Have you seen who the referee is?
No, I ain't seen that yet.
Oh
No,
god, don't tell me.
It's a Dutch referee, Bjorn
we're fucked.
Kuipers.
Oh, we're fucked. We're
Gosh.
fucked.
Why?
Spectacles, testicles, one and one.
No, it's I don't know. I mean, it's so
We're
easy
screwed.
to sort of look at
apparently,
things and
sorry,
say
it's
the
his
referee. And
We are so screwed. It's
his seventh UEFA Cup final. He did the 2018 Europa League final between Marseille and Atletico, the 214 UEFA Champions League final, the 2013 UEFA Europa League final, the Super Cup match in 2011 between Barcelona and Porto, and the under 21 in 2009. Yeah, I think he looks a pretty decent referee.
I don't trust it.
I think he's got to obviously remain
Who do
impartial.
you trust,
Like you say,
Stephen? Who do you trust?
exactly. Look at all the
You know,
drama that's surrounded this game.
Referee, so that they're biased towards us.
Look at all the drama that we've had in the game against Denmark. England have been fined for a fan shining a laser in Kasper Schmeichel's face. There was fireworks, booing of the national anthems, and stuff like that. You know, they're going to try and get us. We're the only people We're the only people that have been fined for this.
What is wrong with booing the national anthem? We've been doing it for years. It's part of banter.
Yeah, it's
You know,
ridiculous.
it's this woke society we live in.
Wrong. No, it's wrong.
It's not wrong at all.
It is wrong.
Why is it? Why is it?
You're basically cussing someone from where they come from.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of banter.
It's not.
Oh, grow up, Stephen. Grow up.
Respect. It's a bit of respect.
Grow up, mate. Come on.
Bit of
Bloody
respect.
hell.
But they boo us. They boo us though, that as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's been around for as long. It's been
a bit of respect, man.
Oh, come on. A bit of respect. It doesn't mean I don't respect it because I boo the national anthem. I don't walk around the street booing every time I see a Danish guy. I boo because it's at a football match and it's a bit of banter. Kids these days, it's so woke. It's so woke. Shut it, Stephen. You don't know.
No, but hang on. But when I watch the Grand Prix and I watch Hamilton win, I watch the British national anthem and then I go boo the German national anthem when it's the German.
No, because they don't play. Well, all right. Yeah. No, because that's different. That's not because a German is you know, the British guy is driving for a German team. He's not playing the Germans. God's sake, we live in a world of snowflakes. The youngsters these days, the snowflakes.
Trust me, mate. I'm not. No, I'm not.
You know, you think it's funny. You think you're pissing yourself laughing because you thought you were big enough to swear at a thing. You thought, oh, that's so funny. I can swear. Look at me. And you know now, it's just football is just absolutely ridiculous. You know, you can call the referees cheats. Hang on, you can call the referees cheats. You can swear at the referees, but that's not disrespectful, is it? No, that's fine because Stephen says it. But because we say we want to boo, it is. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I've never known you actually ever admit to getting anything wrong, Stephen.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't agree with booing the national anthem. I don't.
Not disrespectful.
Oh, cheers for Sam. Thanks for tuning in. Forza Italia, no thank you. Don't think so.
No, you're right, Olive.
You can firmly stick your ravioli, your spaghetti and your linguine up your backside before you've even watered it. So, just so it hurts. And it'll hurt even more after 90 minutes.
Look, I just want to win the final, man. 27 years of hurt. Well, 27 for me because I was born in 93. But yeah, man, 27 years of hurt. Please, England, don't do this to me. If we lose, please don't. It will be our own undoing. Come on, it's coming home. It's coming home.
The thing is, I'm gonna say it's coming home. I have to say it's coming home. We've got to the final. The thing is, we've broken the duck, haven't we? We've broken what we've done. The first final since '66. We're here now. So and we've got one more game to go. That is it. If we lose, we go out with our heads held high as one of the best teams of recent years for English national football.
You know, this might for a few, not all, because my Scottish teacher is a Celtic supporting Glaswegian, and she's supporting England on Sunday. She told me.
Fair enough to her. Yeah.
To some of those Scottish and Welsh fans who always want to see us fail, you're hearing it first. England will be favourites for 2022. Write that down.
What?
Let's see if we win.
302 games since we were last in the final.
Yeah.
Let's if we win it.
That's it. This game on Sunday is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive.
Fantastic. Wait, does that look? If we win on Sunday, does that book a place for us in the Confederations Cup? I swear there's such thing as the Confederations Cup for winning.
No, not for England.
No.
Isn't that American or something?
Yeah, it could be.
Is it for winning the Euros or something? Confederations Cup.
We'll win the Euros for Capello.
Who cares? I'm not
Hey,
really bothered.
Capello, he had a 60% win rate, would you believe?
Yeah. Did you hear about that through Peter Crouch about what happened? Apparently, before the last game that we got beat, he said, if you go out and win, I'll let you have a beer tonight. And everyone was sat around going like, what? Like, because it was such a strange request. It was almost like, if you win, you can go and have a beer. Because he were really like diet stricken with everybody. And as soon as he said, you can, if you win, you can go and have a beer.
Yeah, actually, we would qualify, actually.
But everyone were just a bit taken back by what he'd said, because it was almost like he was such a disciplinarian. And then when he did that, everyone sort of didn't want to have a beer. And it sort of took everybody back. But he said it before they were just about to head down the tunnel. So just as you're about to kick off, I mean, if you're going to say something like, you do it in a bit of a speech beforehand in like a team meeting. Like, come on, let's go out there. Let's show them what we've got. No matter what the result, keep our heads held high. We'll have a beer. We move on. So, but not if you win, you'll get a beer. That's a bit like.
That's like saying if you keep a clean sheet, you'll get a pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it just doesn't work, does it, Chris? It just doesn't work.
It took us 10 games to get to there. So what is it, Stephen, the Confederations Cup?
Basically, the winner of the Euros. Hang on, whoa. The winner of the Euros, the winner of the World Cup, the winner of the African tournament there, the South American tournaments. Basically, all the regions, like in the 6 continents, the winners of their Euros, basically, of their continent, there as well as the winners of the World Cup, play each other in a tournament.
Right.
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah.
Fair play, Nippon. Fair play.
Let me have a look. The 2017
more games that players will be missing.
Qualified.
Oh, you're not going to worry about that, have you, Dan?
Yeah. Russia.
We're missing Chris Wood. He's currently out. He's currently with New Zealand for the Olympics.
You've obviously got. You've also got also the host. Hang on. The host. Well, I'm just explaining it. The hosts are also playing it as well. So last one was in Russia. So the host would have been Russia. Then the 2014 FIFA World Cup winners, Germany. The 2015 Asian Cup winners, AFC Asian Cup winners, which was Australia. The Copa America, which was Chile in 2015. The CONCACAF Cup winners in 2015, which was Mexico. The OFC Nations Cup winners of 2016, which would be New Zealand. The Euro 2016 winners, which were Portugal, and the African Cup of Nations 2017 would have been Cameroon.
So if you win the CONCACAF Cup, what do you then go into?
What?
No, I'm just being sarcastic. I'm saying, like, you win something and you go into something. So if you win that lot, what
so
do you go
win
into?
Any of these tournaments, you get into the
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you win the CONCACAF Cup, what do you then go into? There's got to be another one high, Interplanetary Cup or something.
Nah,
you get a buy-in to Super League.
Yeah, that's probably right. You get a free buy-in to the Super League. No, they're new international tournament.
So obviously it's the Italians we face in the final. I mean, we couldn't have asked for a tougher test, really. They've been sort of everybody's favourite, taking England away from the situation. They were the team that were there to be beaten. Everyone's hoping aren't going to win it.
In particular, they would get to the final. They wouldn't get beaten by Belgium. They get to the final.
I hope the Italians get healthy. I hope they get complacent.
It's like I said, Nippon. I think they're going to be more worried about their 30-plus game unbeaten run than winning the final. I think if they go to penalties and lose it, well, at least did they still technically have their?
No.
It'll go, won't it?
No, they've lost. They've lost.
Yeah. Oh, fair point. Yeah.
It counts as an L.
True.
It's not like, but you draw the game anyway.
Do you think they'll play for penalties penalties, though.
You lost the game. In a game, you lost the game. The penalties are part of the game. If you
Do you
lose the
think-
penalties, you lose the game. If you lose the game, you lose the tournament. Simples.
True.
Mm.
Right, and
Box
I've
says, I
always
thought
said-
Man United were the most detested team, and it looks like England.
All I want to say is,
they always have been.
it would be a right. Look, all this thing, Giorgio. Look, I want nothing more than to see Giorgio Chiellini drop a 0 out of 10, so that I can say if we win, it is the history of the Azzurri.
No. Why would you want to say that? It's not about Tottenham. Why we got to put
I know.
Tottenham
Just to know, I want to say that just to mock Chiellini.
No. I want Chiellini to play well and then still beat him. That's more satisfying.
No. I want no. Oh, yeah, okay. I
No,
want
that's
him
more
to play
satisfying.
well. I want him to play well so that we can beat them convincingly.
I'm inviting Jerry Springer in for next podcast.
Jerry.
Two fucking national anthems and God knows what else. I don't know what next.
It is the history.
So, looking at it, we're going to take some predictions. Obviously, we've beat the Danes. You know, at the end of the game, it looked comfortably. A bit like Stephen looks now. Looks
What's he doing with
comfortably
his
as anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll start with you then, Stephen. Your prediction for the final, what score are you going?
Well, I never wrote Italy off, and I've always said that Italy would have got
Box
to the
says you
final.
look like you've just lost.
We ain't yet. Everyone thinks we have, but we ain't. By the way, we haven't. I said Italy would get to the final once they got through to the group. They looked like the team that would do. So for me, and I know I tried to tell some people, and then they're trying to tell me that England will win it, but comfortably. And it's like, oh, now it's going to be a difficult game. Well, that's why I just explained to you about 5 minutes earlier. Luca. But what am I supposed to do? But anyway, 2-1 England.
I called 2-1 for the game against Denmark, and I was glad to be right in the end.
Did you say after extra time though?
Yeah, I didn't say it after extra time, but if you don't say it, technically you've not specified. So yeah, your result still counts.
No, we know what you specified in
Can I
90
say
minutes. That's
something?
basically what you know.
About your 2-1 prediction, Dan?
What's that?
For the Denmark game, I got the whole game right. I predicted 2-1 after extra time and Denmark to score first.
Yeah,
Did you say that Kane score a penalty?
Huh?
Did you say Kane score a penalty?
I agree with Box's comment there. That if we sort of play a similar game to Spain, play the game on the front foot, take the game to them.
Yes.
We have got a lot of
quality.
We've got a lot of quality to finish. So yeah, I agree with Box.
Spain, we've got 10 times the quality that they've
All
got.
the chances Oyarzabal missed. Kane would have buried those chances.
Well, that's if you'd be in the box. That was.
I'm going to say for
Honestly.
people that couldn't spell the player's name, if you just want to slow it down, it's Oi Arsehole Bell. Just say it a lot faster and it works. But no, Chris, what's your predictions for the final?
I think national anthems will be booed. Then taking the knee will be booed. Now, I'm going to have to agree with you two guys. I'm going to go 2-1. I'd have said 9-0, but that's usually when Leicester play Southampton. But I think it'll be. I'm never going to predict against my own team, but Italy are going to be. They're going to make it hard, and I'll go 2-1. And it could be extra time.
Yeah, I could see it being a sort of a really dragged out game, one that really It'd be interesting to watch. It'll be definitely one of those where it's end-to-end stuff.
We'll win it in 90 minutes. We'll win it in 90 minutes.
I hope you're right, Stephen. Honestly, I hope you're right. Trust me, there's nothing more I'd love to get it over and done with, and then I can just go and raid the fridge of every bit of alcohol there is.
Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. I don't. No.
Nippon, what are you going for with the final?
I'm going to give you 2 predictions. My head and my heart.
Maybe what?
My head says 1-0 Italy after extra time.
Oh, come on.
My heart says 2-1 England.
And what does the Just Eat delivery driver that's just text you? What's he predicted?
If it's a pizza, then there are going to be arguments.
You went head, heart. I wondered where you were pointing to then.
This way. Put it this way. We're all saying it's coming home. It's coming home. Look, man. This game could. Let's be realistic here. This game could go either way.
Nippon, give us an answer. Is it the head or the heart? Which
I'm going
one
with
is
my
it?
heart.
Is it going home or is it going to Rome? Where's it going?
It's coming home. 2-1 England.
That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. Some positivity. You said you were going to come on here and whiplash all the flaming naysayers, and now you were giving us this head and heart moment. I like.
You know why I didn't? Because I didn't see anyone. I didn't see anyone saying, "Oh, it was a penalty. It was this. It was that." Look, if I was on my lunch break at my restaurant, I have so many salt cans.
Can I make a point?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stephen will lie in his funny ankle again.
You know what? Cry some more. Cry some more.
Hang on. Can I make just also a point here?
Go on.
I want to make this a point. I spent a lot of time on Instagram last night on Sterling's post, clearing out a lot of messages. Wankers. You racist wankers.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Sterling has been, I'll tell you what, that's a question for you. Since we're at the final stage, the final question I'll ask you, who has been your player of the tournament?
I was just going to also make this point. Some of them are using their own fucking accounts. This is how stupid these bricks are. Wankers.
Yeah.
When I said to them, I even replied to one of them and just said, "Why don't you fucking do one, you racist piece of shit?" Right? And then it's Instagram saying they're having a go at me for it.
Oh, don't even get me started with apps.
Instagram's having a go at me for saying that.
When you're reporting people on apps and things like that, it annoys me. It annoys me that they say, "Oh, you're the one in the wrong," or if you don't want to see it, then don't follow them and stuff like that. Nah.
If you don't want me responding in that way, why are you letting them do that? Why are you not acting?
No, I agree. The thing that annoys me, I once had a ban. I once got a ban on the channel I was on before when we was under Cricket Field End. And I got a ban just because I said Burnley will spend $1 million instead of 750k. Yeah, if I was to report a comment of someone put in
what?
Literally, that's all I said. That's all I said, and I got a 48-hour ban for saying that we might actually spend $1 million instead of 750k, and I got a 48-hour ban for that.
You said you were going to spend more money in the summer.
Yeah. But then everybody, there's people out there, as you say, Stephen, that are going out saying all these derogatory comments, bringing it into, where it gets personal.
Football, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. It's not fair, and it's not nice to see. I agree, Box. I do agree. I mean, that Joachim Mail or whatever he's called. One fact I've got about him, he was linked with Burnley, right? And Burnley put an offer in for him, and they were only about 600k short. And the chairman at the time, Mark Garlick, wouldn't dip his hands in his pockets to pay that extra 600k. And now it's bitters in the arse because he's probably one of their standout fullbacks of this tournament for Denmark. To be fair,
nice to see a Belgian on our side.
Yeah, it is. It is hard to say who's best at the tournament. I mean, if we were talking an England perspective, Box, who would yours be? I mean, Chris, we'll come to you. Who's been your England player of the tournament?
I never thought I'd say this. I've been impressed by a lot of them, to be honest with you, but I've got to say Sterling.
Yeah.
I've never rated him as an England player, and I think he gives the ball away too much. But my God, he's come good this tournament. He really has.
No, I totally agree. I mean, Nippon, who's been your England player of the tournament?
It has to be between Harry Maguire and
There's always a between.
Have you ever thought about going into politics, Nippon?
I mean, his defense. Look. Let's look. Yeah, but I have to edge towards Sterling. But Harry Maguire does get a good shout.
Yeah.
Look.
No, Box says Sterling and Kane being very solid, led well as experienced heads. Maguire and Stones have been rocks. Totally agree. It's very hard to pick. Stephen, who did you say yours were?
He might think I'm biased, but
Kai Havertz in his back pockets. Let's hope he can do.
Whoa.
Overlay Chiesa and Insigne as well.
Well, let's see. Stephen, who's been your England player of the tournament?
Guys sound different, actually. Not Maguire, not Sterling. Not to mention Sterling's been great, by the way. Sterling's been great. Not no, Kane's been here and there and everywhere. Saka stepped up big time. Saka has stepped. Whoa! Let me explain.
2 games.
What?
He only played 2 games.
Whoa! He's played more games than that.
Saka's had a good tournament, in fairness.
Yeah.
He's played more games than
I'd
that.
say
mate.
every single player that's put on an England shirt in this tournament has got a really good shout of being picked as a player of the tournament. They've just got us through to a final. You could pick any of the 11.
Yeah. Let me just put it. Yeah, I'll put Saka. Do you know why?
Arsenal biased.
No, it's not Arsenal biased, and I'll tell you for why. Actually, he's playing 3 games, right? And every time he's played, right, everyone keeps saying to put Sancho on the pitch, and every time he's played, he's 10 times better. Right? He's more effective. He's made defenses step back 2 yards, right, with his pace, right, and his directness that you see at Arsenal all the time. That's why he's been one of the shining lights out of our club, right? And everyone cusses him saying because he's at Arsenal, he's all useless, he's a waste of space, right? One player doesn't make a team. His team is shit around him, but this player is special. He is a special player, and people are realizing this when he's playing for England, right? That this guy is a serious talent. Sancho's been bought by Man United for £100 million. He can't get in the side because of him.
I was going to say that. Yeah,
that's a fair point. Absolutely fair point. I mean, if I had to pick somebody myself, I'm going to go a bit different. No, I'm going to go different, and I'm going to go as much as Box put his comment in. I'm going to have to tip my hat to Jordan Pickford. I think after the season he's had with Everton, the fact that, if anything, even with my claret tinted glasses on, I thought Pope would have been the number 1 in this tournament just due to Pickford's form. Not that Pope had sort of had a great form himself, but shot stopping ability would have been up there. But Pickford's just been an absolute different machine. When he's wearing 3 lions. So for me, I'd have to give it to Pickford just because it's not just a job of your defenders. He's got to sort that defense out. He's got to be the voice of reason behind that back 4 or behind that back 3. He's got to sort of, he's got to advise them of where to be, where to go. When it comes to a wall, please stand here. Fair enough, I get that. But for me, Pickford has been probably one of the most unsung heroes this tournament, and keepers don't get a lot of recollection. So I think it's only fair that the keeper gets a good shout. I mean, yesterday I agree. Yesterday there was a couple of dodgy bits, but end of the day, I think he's had a phenomenal tournament. Fair play to him. Box also says, Stephen, if we had Smith, Rowan, Willock, we would have won 5-0 yesterday. Box says, yeah, I had Pope and Henderson over Pickford as number one, but he's proved himself. 100% he's proved himself. I totally agree. Totally agree. Obviously, I can see we're pushing for time. We're over 6 o'clock. So what I will do is we will wrap this up. We've all given our predictions. We've all picked a player of the tournament. It's coming on. We've all got that. I mean, Chris, thanks for coming on. Give your channel a plug.
Quick question. What's just behind your head? Hey, there we go. You should have had him on.
I might do for the next one.
Leicester Till I Die TV, and I could have asked the other question, but I won't.
Upstairs, out the way.
Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and at Leicester TID on Twitter.
Good man. So yeah, everyone, please do head over to Chris's channel, Leicester Till I Die TV. Cracking channel, cracking content. Nippon, who's still with us, it's more like a Big Brother feed. But yeah, shout out your channels. I know you've put them in the chat, but just give them a shout.
So my 2 Instagrams are Nippon Reviews Cuisines and N with 4 I's and 3 U's. My Twitter is the Nippon Sharma, and my YouTube is Nippon Sharma.
Real stuff. And Stephen, big up all your channels.
Big up talk.
Hope you're well taught. Yeah, Stephen, give your channels a plug. Let everybody know what you're doing, what's coming up.
Well, you can find me causing mayhem and chaos at my own channel, S50 TV. We do football, Arsenal, F1 content. Make sure to join the membership as well. We've got loads of perks from level 1 to level 3. From level 2, 3 onwards, there'll be other perks that we add on to that when I talk to the charity, see what they can, in terms of merchandise they can offer. But yeah, we are trying to get the members up so that we can start our own streams as well. So get on that. It's all to donate to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. 80% of all the funds go to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. The 20% obviously goes to just keep the channel running, and any, like, in case any equipment breaks or anything like that. Right. So yeah. Apart from that, subscribe here, like here, go and share everyone else's as well, and yeah, well, watch it on Sunday, isn't it? England watching on, isn't it? So
it is
emotional.
It is. It's going to be emotional. If you saw the video earlier, guys, then there's a lot of passion, a lot of emotion, and a lot of swearing.
If the ref's going to be like that again, I'm telling you now, if you think that was bad for the semis, he's going to go off.
Hey, Stephen, that's the first semi you've had since watching Brokeback Mountain.
Oh,
I've had more than that, mate. Trust me. I've had more semis than fucking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
We know.
He never finished his off. Did you finish yours off?
Yeah, I did.
So it through to the end. So we'll just touch on the last two comments. Yeah, so I had to get it in there. Someone were getting it. I thought I'd give it to Nippon, but Nippon's on Just Eat.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, did she steal that? Did she? Oh, did he steal the comment? Did he?
I saw it. I saw it on a meme, so I thought, right, I'm nabbing that.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
I'm still here.
Basically, he's not an original. He's not an original, is he, Kate? He's not an original.
Nah, I'm not an original. I'm fake. She bought me off Wish.
She thought you Ed Sheeran.
I'm sure if she had a wish, it wouldn't have been you, mate.
She bought you off Wish thinking it was Ed Sheeran, then checked the price. Oh, shit.
You're a death wish.
Yeah, it is the history of the Asuri. If
What
we
what
win.
you on about? What you on about? You with all this pizza talk and
Stop with the
pineapple
pizza talk,
shit.
man.
Remember when Giorgio Chiellini said that and took a dig at Tottenham?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, but I'm going to take a dig at Giorgio Chiellini if we win.
Nah, leave him. He's fine. He's doing his bit.
I
He's doing his bit.
Look,
Nah, he's doing his bit.
at him.
Is he doing his bit? He's making Tottenham aware of who they are.
No, that's not why I'm going to take a dig at him.
So leave him.
God, I just
If
want
he has a dig,
Oh, God.
leave it. Because
Nippen's head says take a dig at him. His heart says no.
No, because if you do and we lose, it's gonna kill you.
No, I'm going.
It's gonna come back and bite you on the ass.
If we win, I'm going to say that for if we win.
Nippen, on that note, it's not if we win. We are going to win. Let's have some belief. We are bringing it home. It's already home. It's on our turf, our pitch, our rules. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Our ref.
Our ref, our PA, our fucking linesman, our fucking fourth official, our fucking managers, our fucking pitch, our fucking grass, our fucking turf, our fucking rules.
How can we be playing at Wembley and we're the away team?
Our offside trap, our offside fucking back pass. It should be the back pass in that semi-final as well. All our back passes, everything. We're bringing fucking all our rules to them. Have it.
That's me having you.
Oh, none of that Delia Smith. Oh, you have to bring food relations into it again, Nipper, don't you? No, that was Lesbian Avenue.
No, leave her out. I already have to go to Norwich to zone experience her, for God's sake.
No, but thanks a lot for coming on, guys. It means a lot. Please do, everybody in the chat, please do go and follow Chris, Stephen, and Nippen on all their social media channels. You can now follow us on.
Me if you're mad.
Yeah, we're all mad. We've all got a bit of madness somewhere. So yeah, if you do like, obviously, some Burnley content, we've got England content. We're gonna start ramping up the content a bit. Do a few fun shows.
Content. You should have more food content.
Oh well, I'll have to, won't I? I'll have to have cooking classes with Nip and Sharma.
You have to ask talk. I'll just ask one. I'll just say one thing as well. In about 15 minutes or whenever talk gets the thumbnail done, we've got a good debate actually because it's the final. We've made it. Mr. Boris Johnson, the bright spark, has decided we are gonna let a full capacity at Wembley.
Get in!
That's not a good idea.
The best idea we could have had is just giving everybody Monday off. Now that would have been easier.
Yeah. Why couldn't you just wait until the 19th and waited 2 weeks of just everyone around just doing their thing normally to see if that triggers a reaction? Then if it don't, then put people in a crowded place like a stadium. Or am I just thinking out the box?
Oh, I don't know. It's a tough one. If they're going down the same route, if they're going down the same route as what they're doing, where people have to provide, information that they've not got it and everything else, then fair enough. But still, he's playing with fire with that one, in my opinion. Again, though, thanks a lot for tuning in. You've been brilliant guests. Please follow all the channels. Follow Turf Morehouse TV. As you can see from the top, as you can see from the top, we have added a few little things now. Thanks to Chris who helped me get everything sorted. We're now we are on Anchor, which it's not to be confused. It's not to be confused if your computer has a bit of a glitch because it could sound different. So that's Anchor FM. We are on there. We are on Google Podcasts. We are on Apple Podcasts, and we are on Spotify. So this will be going up on Spotify not long after this is finished. All I can say is thank you for coming on, guys. It means a lot. Cheers. And it's coming home, isn't it?
See you in 45 minutes, mate.
See you in 45 minutes. It's coming
Yeah.
home, Stephen.
Get the welcome
Coming
mat out.
home.
Get the
Come
welcome
on.
mat out.